and hopefully come away with here feeling like you've had an opportunity to not only network but reconnect with people that do this amazing work across the nation. And we're going to get started with a little skit.
Hi folks, I'm Karen Foley. I also work at Volunteers of America of Western Washington and Everett, Washington. And I just want to give credit to the Patty Bland, the late Patty Bland, who helped write this skit years ago, and hopefully it will speak for itself.
I feel down. I'm not sure I should be here.
Tell me more about that.
Looks like major depression to me.
I think Mary's still struggling with denial.
She may be being abused. She probably needs domestic violence education.
Definitely obsessive compulsive disorder.
I say Mary's been doing way too much cocaine, and look at those coke buds going on.
I bet she's got scabies or lice, and we shouldn't let her into the shelter.
I'm afraid to leave the house.
How long have you felt this way?
Definitely agoraphobia.
I think she's scared to run into her drug dealer and owes money to him.
I think she needs an order of protection.
My partner won't even let me go to group.
How do
How
you
do you feel about that?
Definitely projecting, or maybe dependent personality disorder.
Well, obviously she's letting her partner rule the roost, and she's definitely working on some codependency issues.
This is classic batterer behavior.
Sometimes I just can't remember. I just blank out.
How long has this been going on?
It's got to be dissociative amnesia. Gotta be.
Well, you know what happens with chronic alcoholism. We have blackouts.
I think there may have been a head injury.
I'm afraid to go to the police. People might come after me.
Tell me more about that.
Delusional disorder, persecutory subtype, definitely.
Well, she could be having some drug-induced paranoia, maybe tweaking, maybe she just has some warrants outstanding.
I bet she fears batterer retaliation.
I don't know, my life is just so crazy. A crisis, one crisis after another crisis. I don't know what to do.
Feels that way.
Well, I'm definitely thinking emotional dysregulation, or as some of my less educated colleagues might call it, borderline personality disorder.
Well, from my perspective, I think Mary is still using. She's on that addiction merry-go-round.
I think she may have PTSD. She suffered a lifetime of abuse.
I get weird hang-up calls. I see the car everywhere. I know I'm being watched. My ID was missing from my purse, and now it's back with a red X on it. I hear the voice everywhere I go.
Definitely schizophrenic disorder, unspecified pattern.
Well, my assumption is cocaine or meth-induced paranoia.
I think she's being stalked.
Look, I should know better than to push those buttons. We have lots of problems. I think we can work them out.
That's okay. I think we're definitely looking at dependent personality disorder, and I am strongly recommending that she go to couples counseling.
Well, we all say sobriety first, but we also know that this addiction is a family disease. Family counseling is mandatory.
I think it is very dangerous to even consider couples or family counseling, and she should do neither.
And it gets worse. CPS took my kids.
We want a release of information
form signed. Now, I think you're right. It's definitely PTSD. That's got to be what's going on. She's PTSD.
Why shouldn't CPS take her kids? She's actively using.
Another situation where Child Protective Services cites the mom for failure to protect.
You know what? I'm just going back. I can't do this.
That's irrational and maladaptive. Maybe we should go get her.
Well, you know, Mary, on an average, it takes 7 times before people quit and stay stopped.
And on an average, it takes 7 times to leave and stay away from your abuser.
She'll be back.